Oh, shit! Sorry, boys. I didn't realise you were there. I'm busy just getting ready for my awards night here in Manchester. I don't know if they told you, but they wrote to me and said I was the best Togger player they've ever seen in all their days. So much so, they've actually already presented us with the trophy. Honestly, I'm so proud that of all the Toggerers in all the whole wide world, they've sent me a private charter jet here down to Manchester on a spread of naked prostitutes. There's about 50 of them on the bed. Sorry you can't see them. They're all just getting dirty with each other. Give us bottles of champagne that I'm just quaffing. I don't know if you can hear Axel. Axel's in the back. He's fisting about 7 in the shower right now. It's going nuts down here, lads. You should have came. I don't know if you didn't get the invite, but actually no, it just says Bukaki Jackie's on my trophy. You didn't know what it says on yours. Anyway, lads, now you're here, I might as well do me week's review. So, first up, we had the Scranton Stranglers versus the Chudley Cannons 2. So, you know, getting straight off the mark, we're looking here. Kind of obvious what happened. Chudley Cannons 2 has done one of two things here. He's either felt dead sorry for Gabe being really shit, so he's just chucked it in and let Gabe win, or he's probably, this is what's happened, is he's thought Gabe's cottoned on to his little thing with Tin and thought, I tell you what, I'll start doing shit for a bit. Hopefully Tin will start doing well and all will be forgotten. So the way he done this was he only actually made 8 players play out of his squad of 16. I mean, you can't get more shit than that. He only scored 52 points. So 8 out of his 16 actually scored zilch. So there's no way even Gabe couldn't have won his matchup. Gabe got 109.75 points. So in fairness to Gabe, it's probably his best return in the whole flipping season. So fair play, Gabe. You didn't have it. You know, you had a couple of standout performers. Ori here with that cross-come shot, which actually went in. Let's not talk about matter. Basically, I think everyone knows what happens. Sorry, I just need to wet me whistle a bit here. Oh, Claudine, you dirty get. She's balls deep in her. What's her name? Josephine. Oh, Josephine, you dirty dog. Anyway, getting back to the Togger. So Matter, I obviously got Matter in for Bailey, and then lo and behold, Gabe's short of the player. Bailey's still gone, but then he just gets Matter. Then I end up with just 15 players. Didn't even get anyone to take his place, but that's my game anyway. Luckily, Gabe somehow got him in the team, admin, benefits and all that. Juan Matter got an assist, lo and behold. And Gabe only gets and wins. But looking at Gabe's team, Salah, another poor performance, only 4 points. I think Gabe has missed the opportunity to cash in on Salah when he should have. We've all been hiring sexy trades for Salah's way. Gabe's been holding out like a greedy guts, and I think it's too late. Salah is probably going to get like, Matt Mitchell will probably be a good trade for Salah soon if Gabe doesn't cotton on. But that was that fixture anyway, so after Chudley Cannons chucked it, Scranton Stranglers got the 3 points with 109.75 points to Chudley Cannons 52. Which brings us on to tie number 2, which was STP United versus Colo Colo FC 2. So with Colo Colo FC 2, there was a massive bit of controversy, which obviously created a mass debate between the rest of our Toggers, and it was called Benteke Gate. Benteke, everyone knew, especially me and STP, who obviously keep an eye on the group, that Benteke started in his team. Colo Colo FC hid all his waps in one basket, and that basket was called Tuesday Night Fixtures. Now, you should never do that, Colo. You're wise enough in this world to know never to spat your load on the first thing that comes. However, he did. Realised Benteke got a 3-pointer, so done the old sneaky trade after the game, thinking no one would notice, but everyone noticed. Gabe, give him a bit of this, let him off, just done the trade back. Poor STP was left in no man's land because Benteke went back on the bench, which gave Colo a second chance to put bloody Austin in. Stone Cold Steve Austin came in, and what did he do? He only got 3 points! Karma, chameleon. STP, well done, son. Truth prevailed, and STP smashed Colo's back doors in with a point of 128.25 versus Colo FC's 113.25. Now, a couple of things to point out here. STP not only smashed his back doors in, but left a lot in the locker as well. He left over 25 points on his bench, STP. That's a brave move, Old Bean, but fair play. And then you're looking at this tie. Amongst, get rid of all the controversy, it was battle of the keepers. Pope got 22 versus Edison's 19.75. That's two solid performances from two keepers there. Both clean sheets as well, but saves and clean sheets. Good choices from the keeper boys, and well done STP to making sure that the cheaters don't prevail, okay? You're one of the only honest lads left in this group, one of the only ones I trust. You know, I'm hoping that Chudley Cannons and Tupac's going to up his game this week and be a trustworthy character, and I believe he will. But that tie, I'm glad, you know, there's faith back in the justice system. Which brings us on to the final tie, which was the Bukaki Jackies versus Tins Atletico Unpicked. And do you know what? I got Tin, spat him out, ate a bit of chili, a bit of curry, and slashed him on the arse, all bitty and juicy, proper sloppy diarrhea him all over the floor. 190 points I got, 190.25 versus Tin's 122, which isn't bad for Tin in fairness. Tin breaking, you know, into the 100 mark is a decent shout for him, so he's just unfortunate. He's came up against the champ. Do you know what I mean? He's unfortunate. He's got it on the pick me on the wrong day, because do you know what it is? If I'd got Matter like I should have done, I would have been the first to break with magic 200 figure. But I'm not complaining, because I'll probably take it next week against whoever I've got next week. So, but just a little rundown of who we had, right? Forget Mattergate, forget Baileygate, you know. I had 4 Man City players who scored nearly 100 points. You know how it is. Tin started off well with Willian, scoring God knows how many points, probably scored half his points. And I gotta admit, my back was against the wall, which is probably the best place for it when Tin's around. But I just came in, knuckled down, and put my performance in, and beat Tin 190.25 to 122. So, do you know what it is? It's all gravy, baby. The winners of the week were Bukaki Jackies, STP United, and Gabe's Babes. And I think it's just made this league a little more interesting, because, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more of these to play for. I can actually see me Chevy chasing this, and it's beautiful. I'm just dead proud, boys, because it's the first bit of silverware ever in Togga, and I'm so chuffed to bits to be able to get it. Bring. Sorry. Hello? Room service. Another 100 prostitutes? How am I going to fit them in? What? Sorry, boys, I got to go.